Hi, this is Jen, and today it is a beautiful day in September here. It is sunny and breezy, and I am wearing a little tiny fleece jacket. Today I want to talk about pouring liquids. If you are blind or visually impaired, this may be an area that is challenging for you. When I pour liquids, there are several techniques that I use depending on how much liquid I am pouring and depending on whether the liquid is hot or cold. Now, there is a device that you can get through low vision companies. I typically go to the company called Maxi Aids, and it is called a dual sound liquid level indicator. A dual sound liquid level indicator, and it is a device that costs, I'd say around $14. And it is a device that clips to the side of your mug or glass and beeps when you have reached the desired level in your glass. I do not have one of these devices. I use some different techniques. When I am pouring a drink for myself, a cold drink, I typically put my finger on the inside of the cup. And let me show you, I'll use this. I have a little plastic cup that I'm holding on to, and I have a pitcher in my hand. When I am filling up, I find the placement of the spout, and I fill until the desired level touches my fingertip. For those of you who cannot see what I am doing, I have my fingertip on the inside of my cup, and I am filling until the liquid reaches my fingertip. Now again, this works for me for two reasons. One, because I'm filling a cup for myself, so I know where my hands have been. Would I do this for someone else? No, they might not want my hand in their drink. And the other thing that, the other time it wouldn't work is if the liquid is hot. I don't want to do that technique, use that technique if I'm dealing with, say, boiling water, right? So let me pour this water back and show you two additional techniques that I use. And again, these don't involve vision, but with cool liquids, I can simply put my finger inside of a cup and fill to the level of my fingertip. Two other techniques. One of them is timing. I say that because when I pour, I know how long it takes me typically to fill a 1 cup measure. Count with me. I have a measuring cup here and I have a pan underneath. So in case I overflow, I will not spill water all over my table. When I pour, listen to how long it takes me to fill an 8-ounce cup to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds for 8 ounces. Believe it or not, if you time yourself, you will find that you pour fairly consistently at almost the same rate every time. So for those math lovers out there, if it takes me 7 ounces, oh my gosh, this sounds like a word problem. If it takes 7 seconds to fill a cup that is 8 ounces, how long will it take to fill a cup that is 16 ounces? What must we do, boys and girls? 17 times 2? 14 seconds, okay? Because typically people fill at the same rate each time, whether it is a hot liquid or a cold liquid. And again, part of that depends upon the viscosity, but 9 times out of 10, you're dealing with liquids that are fairly similar in viscosity, whether it be juice or soda or coffee or water or tea, they're pretty much the same. That's one technique, timing. Another technique that I use, let me pour my water back in. Oh, see, I have the pan underneath because for my blind and visually impaired friends out there, I just spilled just a tiny drop. Another technique I use is weight. I have these coffee mugs that I got on Amazon. I think I have 6 of the same coffee mugs. I ordered them because I like them. I like my coffee mug to be heavy and not too small, right? When I drink my coffee in the morning, I want it to have a kick. I know the weight that is of the weight of the mug when it is full. I know what it feels like when it is full. And I will demonstrate again with water, although typically the liquid would be hot. So for me, another technique is knowing the weight of the mug. And you know what? I said 2 techniques. There's a third technique that I use as well, and that is the sound. I can tell when I'm pouring the sound of when it is reaching fullness. I will pour it back and be quiet and listen. You ready? Listen to the sound of how the sound rises as the cup level rises, and when it reaches a certain sound, I can tell that it's nearing fullness. Listen. And if I'm not sure, I can stop part way, lift it up. Oh, I can feel it can hold more water. There. And that's just right. And I'll put my finger in to check it since this is cold water. And yep, I am there. Maybe a little more. Oh, I don't have any more to give, so there we go. But again, I can also use a funnel. You can buy a 3-pack of funnels oftentimes that come 3 different sizes. They are a great way for pouring as well if you're not sure and you're using a cup or a bowl or a container that has a fairly narrow opening. Remember funnels, droppers, syringes, even turkey basters I use sometimes, depending on what I am trying to fill or pour. So remember, practice and find out what works for you with pouring liquids. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. And remember, websites such as MaxiAids, and they have a 1-800 number as well, look for the dual sound liquid level indicator. Dual sound liquid level indicator. You'd think they'd come up with a fancy acronym for that one, wouldn't you? But there are indicators for all sorts of things, including liquid level. I hope this helps. This is Jenn signing off. Bye.